Hello, Grouchketeer. Telly and I were just talking about some of the trashy things on Sesame Street.
Yeah, we're glad you came to play with us today, right, Oscar?
Glad schmad. Trash is the only thing that makes me glad.
Move your star until you see sparkles, and then press the button.
That crummy star will help you find the sparkles. When you see them, press the button.
Gum. Ship.
B. E.
Going to Big Bird's nest? That is fantastic! I'll be here when you get back.
Hi, I was hoping you'd come to see me. What do you want to do first? Move the star to anything in my nest and press the button.
Why?
Little Red Riding Bird. Once upon a time, there was a bird who always wore a red cape, so everyone called him Little Red Riding Bird. One day, Little Red Riding Bird merrily skipped through the forest.
I can't wait to give Grandma Bird this delicious basket full of goodies.
Little Red Riding Bird said. Little Red Riding Bird was very careful to avoid wicked wolves, tricky foxes, and other ill-behaved creatures. Little did he know that the trickiest creature of all awaited him at Grandmother Bird's house. When Little Red Riding Bird got to Grandma Bird's house, he was surprised to find Grandma in bed wearing her bonnet with the blankets and sheets pulled up close to her chin.
Why, Granny,
Little Red Riding Bird said,
what grouchy eyes you have.
All the better to stare at you with, my dear.
Granny said.
And Granny, what funny eyebrows you have.
Little Red Riding Bird said.
All the better to frown and make funny faces with, my dear.
And Granny, what a grumpy voice you have.
Little Red Riding Bird said.
All the better to argue and complain with, my dear. And besides, what's wrong with my voice?
But before Little Red Riding Bird could answer, the grouch who had been pretending he was Granny Bird all along leapt up and grabbed Little Red Riding Bird's basket of goodies. Then, just as suddenly, the real Granny Bird appeared. She had been outside picking bird berries the whole time. The grouch and Grandma Bird both grabbed the basket of goodies as Little Red Riding Bird looked on.
Those goodies are mine,
The grouch said. Who would get the basket of goodies? Finally, with one big tug, the grouch pulled.
Let him find his own basket of goodies.
Little Red Riding Bird sniffed, and with the grouch gone, Little Red Riding Bird sat down with Granny Bird, and they had a wonderful lunch. The end. Little Red Riding Bird. Once upon a time, there was a bird who always wore a red cape, so everyone called him Little Red Riding Bird. One day, Little Red Riding Bird merrily skipped through the forest.
I can't wait to give Grandma Bird this delicious basket full of goodies.
Little Red Riding Bird said. Little Red Riding Bird was very careful to avoid wicked wolves, tricky foxes, and other ill-behaved creatures. Little did he know that the trickiest creature of all awaited him at Grandmother Bird's house. When Little Red Riding Bird got to Grandma Bird's house, he was surprised to find Grandma in bed wearing her bonnet with the blankets and sheets pulled up close to her chin.
Why, Granny,
Little Red Riding Bird said.
what grouchy eyes you have.
All the better to stare at you with, my dear.
Granny said.
And Granny, what funny eyebrows you have.
Little Red Riding Bird said.
All the better to frown and make funny faces with, my dear.
And Granny, what a grumpy voice you have.
Little Red Riding Bird said.
All the better to argue and complain with, my dear. And besides, what's wrong with my voice?
But before Little Red Riding Bird could answer, the grouch who had been pretending he was Granny Bird all along leapt up and grabbed Little Red Riding Bird's basket of goodies. Then, just as suddenly, the real Granny Bird appeared. She had been outside picking bird berries the whole time. The grouch and Grandma Bird both grabbed the basket of goodies as Little Red Riding Bird looked on.
Those goodies are mine,
The Grouch said. Who would get the basket of goodies? Finally, with one big tug, the Grouch pulled the basket away from Grandma. In a flash, the Grouch threw open the basket. He was shocked to find chocolate cookies, gingerbread cake, a whole bag full of strawberries, and in fact, every wonderful, sweet, tasty treat a grandma could ever want.
Yuck! It's just a bunch of icky sweet stuff!
The Grouch said in disgust.
Get that stuff away from me, or I'm gonna be sick!
And in a second, he was gone.
Let him find his own basket of goodies.
Little Red Riding Bird sniffed, and with the Grouch gone, Little Red Riding Bird sat down with Granny Bird, and they had a wonderful lunch. The end.
Who do you want to call? Ernie and Bert? Or Snuffy? Or Oscar?
Hello, this is Oscar. What do you want? Hey, don't bug me. I'm messing up my trash can with some new mud pies I just made. Maybe we can talk some other time. Bye.
Hello there.
P.
Hooray! It's time to play What's My Rhyme? I just know you're gonna love it. We get to make up a poem together. First comes my part. I'll tell you the beginning of a rhyme, but I'll leave out the very last word that rhymes. Then it's your turn. You look around my nest for something that rhymes. Move your star to something that rhymes with what I say, then press the button. It's true my neck is very high. It's perfect for my giant... It's true my neck is very high. It's perfect for my giant tie. You did it! You made a rhyme! That was fun. I hope we can play What's My Rhyme again later.
Flowers.
W. O.
I am dry. He is wet. Now I'm wet too.
E. E. F. Listen now to the letter F. Because in the next few fragments, the letter F will be featured. This is my fantastic flea circus, featuring the fabulous flea family, Freddie, Fats, Fanny, Filbert, and Floyd Flea.
Floyd has the flu.
Flu?
So Fats will fill in for Floyd.
Fine.
But make it fast, because Fats has a 5 o'clock flight to Finland.
Let's feature Fats first on the format, then. Fire away, Fats!
First, I fly the flag. Then a flute fanfare. Then I do a flying flip. Oh, I fractured my foot.
Now featuring Freddie and Fanny Flea firing the field cannon on Fort Sumter.
Freddie and Fanny are feuding and refuse to perform.
Find Filbert to fill in.
I'm Filbert.
Listen, Filbert, you follow Fats and fire on the fort.
Fine. First, I put the flame to the fuse, and...
Filbert, you fool.
Oh, phooey.
Anybody want to buy a used F? H.
I. Ink.
Gee, that was so much fun. Let's play again soon. See you later.
Big Bird sure knows how to play. Speaking of playing, what do you want to do now? I sure could use your help cleaning this mess up.
Not on your life.
Match each thing to the letter that it starts with. What letter does pencil start with? Nice job! I knew you could do it.
P is the first letter of the word pencil.
Don't stop now! Only 3 more left! What letter does balloon start with?
That's right. B is the first letter of the word balloon.
Don't stop now! Only 2 more left! What letter does whistle start with?
That's right.
W is the first letter of the word whistle. Don't stop now. There's only 1 more left.
Which letter goes with scissors?
Nice job! I knew you could do it.
S is the first letter of the word scissors.
Yippee! You matched all four! Ha ha ha! Bert and Ernie's apartment has lots of great things to play with. The Shape-O-Matic game is one of my favorites.
Hi, you want to play Shape-O-Matic?
Oh, please, anything but that. How about the radio?
Well, you decide. Just move your star wherever you want and press the button.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Want to listen to the radio with me?
The Prince and the Letter N. Once upon a time, very long ago, in a faraway castle by a river long forgotten, in a place that no one can remember, there lived a prince. Prince Ernie he was called, because his name was Ernie and he was, in fact, a prince. Prince Ernie was a well-loved prince because he did all the right princely things. He played, he sang, he ate, and he took his bath when told to. Sadly, there was one thing that the prince could never do. He could never fall asleep.
Oh, I'm sleepy, but I just don't feel like sleeping.
Prince Ernie sighed. His good friend, Squire Bert, tried everything he could to get Prince Ernie to go to sleep. Squire Bert would say,
Come on, Ernie. I mean, Prince Ernie. Just close your eyes and go to sleep.
But nothing worked. So off went Squire Bert to search the kingdom far and wide, hither and yon, and all over the place, trying to find something that would help the prince sleep. Squire Bert gave Prince Ernie a flock of sheep for him to count, hoping that counting sheep would make the prince fall asleep.
Oh, Bert, how do I get the sheep to jump?
The prince asked. Only a few of the sheep could successfully leap over the prince's bed, and the rest lounged around the castle, making a mess. This made Squire Bert very unhappy because, besides being Prince Ernie's best friend, he was in charge of keeping the castle clean.
Gee, I never knew sheep were so sloppy,
the squire remarked to himself. Then, magically, one day there appeared a mysterious package. The package had a card. The card said, "A surefire cure for the prince, guaranteed to help him sleep." Squire Bert and Prince Ernie rushed to open the package, and inside they found the letter N.
Now, how is an N going to help me sleep?
The prince asked.
Well, N is the first letter in the word nap.
Squire Bert replied.
Maybe if we put the N beside your bed, you'll take a nap.
So off they went, dragging the N behind them. Prince Ernie sat for hours, but not once did he even yawn or close his eyes. He wasn't a bit sleepy. Meanwhile, Squire Bert fell into a snooze.
Oh, Bert. Wake up, Bert!
I'm up! What?
Listen, Bert, I still can't get to sleep.
Oh, Prince Ernie.
Now, what good is this letter N anyhow?
Prince Ernie said to his squire.
Well, the letter N is also the first letter in the word night, and nighttime is when most people sleep.
Squire Bert suggested. So when it became dark, Squire Bert and Prince Ernie took the letter N to the bedroom and waited. But nothing happened. Soon Squire Bert was fast asleep again.
Oh, well,
Prince Ernie said, listening to Bert snore.
I guess I'll never get to sleep. I wonder what else I can do with this letter.
Prince Ernie played with the letter, turning it sideways.
If I turn it into a Z, it makes a great pillow. But will it make me sleepy?
The prince yawned, but before he could say another word, he fell right to sleep.
Oh, Prince Ernie.
Squire Bert said.
I'm really glad you can sleep, but do you think you could possibly keep it down a little?
The end.
Hey, Bert, it's time to play my Shape-O-Matic game.
Shape-O-Matic? What do you mean, Ernie?
You can change the shape of anything in our room. Move your star to anything that sparkles, and then press the button. It's a square.
It's shaped like a square.
Hey, a new kind of train. Hey, a new kind of train. It's a square. It's a triangle.
Come on. No real telephone looks like that. It's shaped like a circle. What a strange book. It's shaped like a square.
I wonder how to play that tuba.
What kind of sound would that tuba make?
Gee, Bert, I always knew you were a real square.
I feel like Bert in the box.
It's a square.
Get a load of that fish tank.
It's a triangle.
Get a load of that fish tank.
It's a circle. Hey, Bert, watch me do a square dance.
Oh, very funny, Ernie. Ernie, you're a triangle. You look like a slice of pizza.
With or without anchovies, Bert?
With or without anchovies. That's a good one. Look, Ernie, you're a circle.
Gee, Bert, now I'm a big wheel.
What's going on, Ernie?
Bert, you're a triangle. Get the point? Hey, Bert, you really get around, don't you?
I feel like I'm going in circles, Ernie.
Oh, you're ready to stop playing? Well, we can play Shape-O-Matic anytime you want. See you later.
Hi, it's me, Big Bird. I was calling to tell you about the letter B. It's a pretty great letter. 3 of my favorite things start with the letter B. Bicycle and birdseed and Big Bird, my name. What letter does your name start with? Wow, that's a great letter. Well, bye-bye.
F.
Me and my M, we go when we see a moose. What a moose, what a moose. And the moose meets a monkey with a jar of marmalade. And me and my M, we were standing with them when the moose bent down to say, lay some marmalade on me. And the monkey did. Me and my M, we go, well, when we see the mess the monkey made on the mousse with marmalade. Me and my we go when we mosey along, mosey on, mosey on. Mosey on.
K. Kangaroo.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am Zindor from the planet Zagon. I have come a zillion miles in search of the letter Z. I cannot rest until I find the Z.
Hey, Putty, that's an old parking zone there.
Z, I have found the Z. At last I can rest.
Oh, you're leaving? Don't you want to stay and watch pigeons with me?
Bert, you're such an exciting guy.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I just love Bert and Ernie's apartment. They have fun games. Hey, what do you want to do now? There's so much to choose from.
Cheese!
L.
J.
Ant.
Have fun with Snuffy. He always makes me laugh.
Oh, it's you. I hoped you would visit me.
P. Hi there, it's your old pal Ernie. Hey, I was just thinking, it was so much fun playing Shape-O-Matic. Why don't you come over again and we can turn Bert into a triangle? Or maybe a square or a circle. That sounds like a lot of fun. See you soon. Oh, Bert!
H.
Today, I'm going to tell you about the letter R. R is for rooster, and rubber, and rake. It's also for river, and make no mistake, it's even for rowboat, and rocks, and for rain that causes the robber to go down the drain. Very well, what letter have we learned about today? R. Good heavens, a talking dog.
T. T.
V. This is a vase that I'll put in this vat, away from the villain in the Panama hat.
I am the villain in the Panama hat, and I'm after that vase that's here in this vat. I'll fill it with vinegar and throw in some varnish, and top that all off with some violets garnish. And now I will slip it here under my vest.
Oh, no, you don't, villain. You're under arrest. V.
This is the letter Y. It is the first letter in the word yak. Are you a yak?
Yes, I'm a yak.
Most interesting.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help noticing that a number of words there began with the letter Y. Did you see that? Watch. Yak. You. Yes. Wasn't that a coincidence? All three of those words begin with the letter Y. Yak. You. Yes. Just fascinating.
You're not an ordinary yak, you know.
Oh?
You're a yakety-yakety yak.
Q. Q.
Today.
Hi, it's Oscar. Are you hungry? Well, why don't you come on over and join me and Grungetta? I was just whipping up a little grouch food. Fish-flavored Jell-O with maple gravy. Sounds deliciously disgusting, huh? It's a traditional recipe handed down from grouch to grouch. Oh, gotta go. Grungetta's at the door. See you later.
So, you want to play Snuffy Says? I am so glad. It's very easy. Here's how you play. I'll say a sound, then you find something in my cave that starts with that sound, then press the button. Snuffy says, move your star to something in my cave that starts with the sound dr, and press the button. Remember, find something in my cave that starts with the sound dr. That's my drum. Yes, that is right. Drum starts with the sound dr. Let's play again later.
Hi, it's Oscar. How you doing? I was just messing up my trash can, and I found the letter G. G is the first letter in grouch, and that's what I am. That got me good and grouchy, so it was a great day. Well, I gotta go. Goodbye.
Have you ever seen a picture that talks before?
C. S.
Snuffy Dumpty. Snuffy Dumpty was a good egg. He was also a very large one. One day, for reasons no one has ever known, Snuffy Dumpty sat on a wall. It's always been a big mystery how Snuffy Dumpty got on the wall to begin with.
I don't have any idea,
Snuffy Dumpty admitted. Oh well, Snuffy Dumpty was no ordinary egg, that's for sure. Anyway, Snuffy Dumpty was just sitting on the wall, minding his business, when suddenly he had a great fall.
Oh my, I'm falling!
Snuffy Dumpty cried, and he broke into a snuffillion pieces. An alarm went out across the countryside. After all, Snuffy Dumpty was well known and well liked by everyone. Soon they were all crowded around Snuffy Dumpty trying to figure out how to put the pieces back together again. They couldn't figure out what went where. They kept getting his top and his bottom confused.
Oh dear, I don't think that's quite right,
Snuffy Dumpty said. So they called in some help. The king's horses and the king's men were specialists in putting things right. They worked night and day trying every possible way of patching him up. No matter what they did, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Snuffy Dumpty together again. So they just did the best they could and sent Snuffy Dumpty on his way.
Oh, golly. At least I'm not on that wall anymore,
Snuffy Dumpty said. Well, Snuffy Dumpty was never quite the same. Of course, he made sure to stay away from walls forever after. And as he sat down on an old tree stump to take an afternoon nap, Snuffy Dumpty sighed.
Ah, that's much more comfortable.
The end.
Come back again and visit real soon.
I hope you had fun with Snuffy. Now you can have fun with me. That is a stop sign. Press the button if you're all done playing.